trouble when you walked in. So shame on me now.
Hello again, YouTube. I'm going to do a video on dyspraxia because I haven't done one for a long time, and I'm going to do a It Gets Better video. For anyone that doesn't know, dyspraxia is a form of autism, which means you have a lack of balance and hand-eye coordination. I walk into things all the time. I'm forever falling over. If you throw something at me, I'm not going to catch it. It will either hit me or I'll miss it. It affects me on a day-to-day basis. Like, I can't hold a fork like everyone else. I have my finger halfway down the fork, I end up getting food all over my hands. But that's just how I've always done it. And when I put cards, like birthday cards, to send people in the envelopes, they have to be pointing down, so when you take it out, it's not the open part. It's just something that I've always had to do. It has to be perfect. And things have to look a certain order on my dinner. And something I shall notice is I will keep stopping and getting distracted. People walk around my house and then that distracts me. That's part of dyspraxia. And I will stutter my words, and I will say words incorrectly, and I will say sorry for it and change it. So anyway, school sucked. I hated school. It was worse at school because people would have me on their PE team but not want me there, and they'd deliberately make a scene about it, and they would moan and just deliberately upset me and put me down like they didn't want me there. I knew they didn't want me on their team, and to be perfectly honest, I didn't want to be on their team because I knew what they were like. Not everyone at school was horrible. Some people were alright. Nobody, I will say, wanted to be my friend until the end of high school. Then I made friends, but nobody wanted to be my friend. I didn't have any friends. You couldn't be friends with me because I'm Cara, and that'd make you really, really, really like a target for bullying if you tried to make friends with me. But it gets better, and I won't ever forget what they put me through at school because it was disgusting. You wouldn't do it to anyone. But I'd like to think that I'm the better person now. So I did get told by one of my teachers that I wouldn't amount to anything, which I thought was nice of her to point out. Not a lot of teachers have a lot of patience with people with dyspraxia because dyslexia is slightly different. They don't understand dyspraxia as much. Like, if you have dyslexia, they won't make you stand up and talk in front of the class. They just won't embarrass you like that. They'd make me do trampolining, and they'd make me do all sorts of different sports, knowing full well I had really bad balance and that I'd fall and everyone would laugh. That's fine. You can make me do that, but you won't make someone with dyslexia read in front of a class. No, I hated school. It was just horrible. The teachers really didn't understand. Then I started college. The teachers didn't know what it was. when I started, because I was the first person that ever started with dyspraxia. And they did have to go on a course about it, but they were better with me, and they give me time on my assignments. And for the teacher that said I wouldn't amount to anything, I passed 5 years of animal care. I passed all 5 years, and I have a national diploma in animal management. I am now trained to give first aid on animals, behaviour of animals, animal training, animal habitats, wild animals. I've just got lots of different training in all sorts of departments to do with animals. So don't listen to anyone that tells you won't amount to anything, because you will. There have been times at college when I thought, I can't do this. I shouldn't be on a level this high, but I did, because I didn't give up. And if you don't give up, no one else has won. You have to prove your haters wrong. It's one of the best feelings in the world, when you realise that you've just proved everybody wrong about everything they've said about you over the years. So all I want to say is it does get better, and there's no reason why it wouldn't for you. Don't give up on anything you want to do, because if you want to do something bad enough, you'll do it. Like, I wanted to be a animal carer, and that's what I'm changing now. I'm not working as an animal carer, because there's not a lot of jobs going with animals, but I have all the qualifications to do it, like I wanted to get. And I don't think there's anybody in the world that should put anyone down for any reason whatsoever. Nobody at school knew what dyspraxia was. They didn't care either. It was just easier to judge me or make fun of me or laugh at me. And a lot of people have apologised to me now. I don't want your sympathy, and I don't want an apology. I just want people to know that it exists, and you shouldn't judge anybody because you don't know what they're going through. They could be really struggling with doing the thing that you're laughing at them for not doing. I think it's amazing how people are quick to judge. I'd never judge anyone because I know how it feels. But it does get better, and I'm really happy now. And I have my qualifications, and I amounted to something. And it's ace to prove everyone wrong. So don't give up on what you've been working for. So, until next time, YouTube, I'm gonna have to say bye. So, bye!